Well, 'tis the season to watch lots of sports on TV. I know you do, right?
Right.
But you know what? You got to see the setup that the Hall of Fame basketball coach Don Nelson has. He now lives on Maui.
Yeah, our Rick Kwan recently got to visit Nelson in his man cave.
For more than a decade, former NBA coach Don Nelson has been living full-time on Maui. He has a beautiful home in Kihei, which overlooks the ocean. Odds are, though, you won't find him outside lying next to his pool, but in his custom man cave on top of his garage.
To me, this was the most important room in the house. So when we were designing our house, this sat right on top of the garage, and we made sure that there was enough room for a little bar, poker table, pool table, shuffleboard, and it worked out just like we hoped.
During his playing days with the Celtics, Nelson won 5 NBA titles. One of his jerseys hangs on the wall, as does a pair of shoes he wore in the 1974 finals. One of them has a big hole over the toe.
In the playoffs against Milwaukee in the 7th game, somebody had kicked my toe, the toe of my shoe, and my toenail actually went up and over and stuck in my shoe upside down, and it was very painful. I couldn't play the rest of the game unless I cut a hole in my shoe. That's what happened. That's why they bronzed those shoes.
So you played the game with the hole in your shoe like that?
I did, and I was just hoping nobody would step on it or kick it again because it was very sore.
Nelson had 6 points and 5 rebounds in that game as the Celtics beat the Bucks and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. One of Nelson's prized possessions is an autographed guitar from his good friend, Willie Nelson. Their poker games with actors like Luke Wilson and Woody Harrelson have become legendary. Nelson commissioned a local artist to make a painting of one of their games, and he sold about 100 copies of it. The white-haired man in the corner of the painting is Nelson's friend Greg Booth. A few years ago, he died during a poker game, but that didn't stop them from playing.
I told the guys, I said, you know, Greg would want you guys to play on. He was live life at his fullest. And he said the worst thing he would want would be to break the game up. So they decided to play on. And Owen Wilson was there, and Woody Harrelson, and all the boys were there playing. And something they'll remember the rest of their life, I'm sure. So they put him on the porch, and they laid him there, and everybody put a $20 chip in his pocket. And that's where he lay till they came and got him.
At 83 years old, Nelson has lived a life full of fascinating stories both on and off the court. He's not done yet, but when it is his time, how does he want to be remembered?
Well, I'd like, on my epitaph, maybe just say he was a good coach. Not much of a player, he was just okay, but he was a damn good coach and general manager. That'd be good.
We believe in you, Coach.
With a spot in the Hall of Fame and the second most coaching wins in NBA history, it's a pretty good bet that'll happen. Rick Kwan, Island News.